Hi all, today we'll be starting our weekly webinars. This one will just be the basic settings for administrators. So just keeping it really short and sharp and simple for all of you out there. So whether you're new or existing, you're in the right place. So my name is Jasmine. I'm the account manager here at Tidy. So I've probably been here about 4 months. So learning the system like yourselves, so we can learn through this together. So today's session, as I mentioned, is going to keep it real easy and basic. So as you can see, we're going to be running through the admin dashboard. So how you can do a quick task from there, your TidyHQ account. So if you need to update your email, admin permissions, and your organization settings. So I'll just start over to our demo site. So I'm just going to stop sharing my screen and then we'll head over there. All right, so you should be able to see my screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to step out and log out of my account. So what you want to do first really is you basically will log in via the organization's URL. So for this one, you can see our one is demo.tidyhq.com. So this is where I come to this page. We have a little website set up. The business that you're with may have a similar one, or it might just be playing with their organization settings here. So all you need to do is click this login button. Before you do that, I highly recommend if you bookmark the page. Just saves you from trying to find that information later. So you can see how this is started. I've bookmarked it. So it's saved. So it's just easy for me to find later down the track. So yeah, do that on your phone, your tablet, and whichever web browser you're using. Now head over to the login section, type in the email that you are logging in with. So mine is jasmine@tidyhq.com. And if you've got your password saved, it should hopefully just come up. It would be good if I could spell. Cool. So yeah, as an admin, your admin dashboard will display like so. Now you're just going to get an overview of Tidy. So for here, you'll see all your active members, your contacts, any tasks that you have outstanding. And then, you know, if you've got any incoming or outgoings, expenses, income for this month. So if you're using the finance app here. Now, this just gives you an overview of the month. You'll see this highlighted one means it is today's date. So today is the 27th of June. Happy end of financial year, everyone. So yeah, what we want to do here is you can actually just create a task directly from this dashboard. So, you know, if this is a to-do list that you need to go, you're like, oh, it's due this month, I'll put that date in. So let's just say June 30. Like so, this creates like a quick view task essentially. Let's just say submit. So end of financial year details, assigning is myself. If you actually need to assign it to someone else in your admin team, you can do that as well. So I could just delete my name. You can search for their name or you can assign it to the role. So if I just go treasurer, currently we don't have anyone assigned to that role. It's not good. Let's just do our president. Here we go. We'll assign it to our president, Isaac here. We'll put a due date. So I've chosen the 30th because that's the date I chose on the dashboard. So you can change it if needed. You can put in additional descriptions to submit. Yeah, you can click view more, which will actually take you to the task view, or you can just create the task. When you create the task, it will just display there, which is pretty cool. If you want to hide the information from your view, you can do that. So hide all your tasks, or hide all your meetings, your events, so on. So just a quick little dashboard overview here. Now, let's just say you actually want to update your email address, but you don't know how to. Well, it's really easy. If you come to the Bondi Football Club, we'll go back to the public page here. Now, if you come into here and you see your little avatar here, you click in here, you'll see TidyHQ account settings. So if you need to update your account information, so this is all your login information. So anything to do with logging into your account, you can come in and update your email here. Just input the new email address, click update. It will send you a verification link. So make sure that you click that verification link to update the email. If you do not click that one, it will not work. So make sure you do that. And you can update your password details here too. If you are unsure on how to do this, or you need help with resetting your account, you can just contact our support team and we'll be happy to help you. All right, so let's just step back into the admin dashboard. So now you want to set some permissions for your admin team. So, let's just say you've got like a new committee on board, or you just need to quickly refresh everyone's information on here. Come to this admins and roles. Now, admins, you'll see all your admins here. So this is everyone that's an admin for Bondi Football Club. And you'll see all the access settings. So a lot of our admin team have full access. You can see Alex here, he's been locked out for finances, so he doesn't have access to finance. Let's just say we want him to actually have access to finances. If you click edit permissions, you can actually just click full access if as a shortcut, but for this example, I've already unclicked it, but because it was unclicked, you can just click that as well. Just click save. And that will update his settings. So when he logs in now, he'll be able to see the finance app. So Daniela Daniels here, you can see she only has access to events. So that means when she logs into her Tidy account, she actually won't see any of these other apps. She's only going to have access to events. So perhaps she's just helping out with the events. So you can really change everyone's details here. Like your settings. So all these settings that we're going through today, if you don't want particular admin teams to have access to that, you can also change that as well. Now, part of your admin team, it's really important to assign them for roles, because it's really going to be key for later down the track when you are using other functions in Tidy. So assigning tasks, managing people's responsibilities within your club and so on. So you can see, as an example, we've got Joe Blogs here. He's the function and events manager and football manager. So he's got 2 roles within Bondi Football Club. Isaac's got quite a few as well. Nat and Daniela, they currently don't have a role. And then we've got Adam here, who's the vice president. So if we go over to roles here, these are all our roles, and these are all the objectives, all their responsibilities, essentially. So these are already been set up. Now you can see, like we saw before when I was trying to assign the task to our treasurer, we actually don't have anyone assigned as our treasurer. So, if you've had your AGM and you need to come in and reassign everyone to their new roles, you can do that really easily. Just come in here and reassign everyone. So just go assign admin. You can search for their name. If we click into vice president, let's just say Adam's no longer there, but we haven't filled the role, we could just click save, and that will just show so you can see that's currently a vacant role that needs to be filled. So yeah, just make sure all these roles are up to date. It's really important because if you're using tasks or you want to see who's responsible for what within your club, it's going to be really vital and key for you to keep managing it. You can actually print the roles too. So if you click print role, this tab instead, you'll be able to see, you can actually print this off. So you could take it to your next AGM. You could go through each role. Cool. So yeah, that's admins and roles for you. Now, the next page we're going to look at is your, your organization settings. Now, organization settings, generally a lot of this stuff will be done when you first sign up with Tidy. So, if you need to review this information, just come into here, update the information. So you can update your mailing address, social media links as well. If you need to update your logo, just come into logos over here, update your logo like so. You'll also see this option Scratchpad. Now you're probably thinking, what is a Scratchpad? Just think of it like internal notes. So an area where you want to store some information for all your admins. So, for Bondi Football Club, they've got goal locks. So perhaps they want to put all their different locks here. So this is the lock for field 1 goals, and then this is the lock for field 2 goals. Or you might want to put your Wi-Fi password, your board room passwords, and so on. So, just an area to store some information that your admin team can see later down the track. Keep in mind, only the admins that have access to settings will be able to see this. So those permissions that we set up earlier. Now, the next area we're going to quickly go over to is your activity feed here. So see the activity feed? This just gives you an audit log trail of your business. So you can see who's editing what. So you can actually see, okay, what's Jasmine been up to? Okay, so she's been changing all of Alex's details here. Why is she doing that, basically? So it's just a good audit trail to see what's happening within your business. I'm just going to leave all these for a later date. I'm going to head over to custom fields. So custom fields, it's like the name, custom fields. So just collects data that you require for your club. So create new fields for membership forms, event tickets, or contact profiles. So if you need to collect like registration numbers, working with children, check expiry dates and things like that, it's a good area to add custom fields. Really easy to set up. Click new custom field, click create a name. So what's the name of your custom field? I'm going to say football rego number. Helper text. So this just helps prompt the person that's filling out the form. This is the Football Australia number. EG starts with 1. And then how are they filling it out? Is it single line text? Is it a checkbox? A group of checkbox? So they're clicking multiple. Is it a drop-down menu? Date, file, radio buttons, just like a circular button that they click on. So kind of like checkbox in a way, just different style. And then, who's going to be able to see it? So is it visible just to your admin team? Is it going to be on their public profile? So that means that contact can actually update that information at a later date as well. Or is it just going to be read only for that contact? So you can choose as well. You can also come in and edit that too. We've got, again, our little helper text too. So, if you can't remember, just click on the little helper text and go, oh, okay, no, yes, I just want it for admin only. And then click save. Date, time, and currency, straightforward. Should mostly be already set up for you. Shouldn't really need to update that. Finance settings. So if you're using the finance within Tidy, the finance app over here, finances, you might want to set up your finance settings. So for Australian organizations, our tax rate is generally 10%. So you would just input it at a decimal value, so 0.10, and then the name, so GSC. And then income, expenses, and deposits. So just put all your business details here. So your organization number, so generally your ABN. And then your payment details. So perhaps you want to put some fees. Sorry, we seem to have dropped out there for some reason, but we'll continue on. Anyway, back to it, hey? All right, let me just go back to where we are. Bear with me 1 second. All right, cool, we're back. So yeah, like I was saying, just, your payment details, so your direct deposit information and so on. Categories, so different types of categories that you want to categorize your transaction items against. So you can also set default tax settings for those as well. So, if you've got a category here for administration, the default tax might be none. Adverts, the tax is already included. Canteen, you're adding the tax on top. So we've already set up a couple of default items, so you can use what we've set up, or you can create your own, or you can just edit what's there. So if you just click in here, you can edit the name like so. To add a new category, just click this one, type a name, add the tax. Very, very easy to use. Memberships. So if you're using the membership section in Tidy, this is just membership level communication. So this will go out to all your new memberships. So you might be sending out terms and conditions or a waiver that they need to accept, agreement text as well. We've got renewal, expiry, and renewal reminders and so on. So these are just all defaults that you can set up within Tidy. Digital cards. Digital cards are only available for those accounts that are on the Pro account. So that means you can set up a digital card so that the member can add it to their app wallet, or they could add it to their Google Pass as well. Now down to payment settings. So you can integrate Stripe. So Stripe is a third-party account that you can integrate to collect payments for. So we only integrate with Stripe. So it's just like a point of sale system. So keeping in mind, if you do decide to use that, there are transaction fees within that. So you'll see there is a service fee. It is different for different plans. So just be mindful of that. If you need that information, we can send it to you, or you can have a look on our help guides as well. It's available there too. So payment settings here. So if you want to notify a certain contact once you've received a payment, you can also set that up as well. So, if you've got an accounts lady or so on, you might want to set that up for them. Web page settings. I'm going to leave that for now because we'll probably do a separate session on web pages. So that's a really, really sort of basic setup that I just wanted to go through today. So it's just sort of that back end information, making sure everything's sort of set up. If there's any areas that you might not be using, it's really good to come in and just give yourself a bit of a refresher. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. If you have any questions, please feel free to send them to our support team. We're more than happy to help you or jump on a call with you to help. And we hope to see you at our next webinar next week, which will be on meetings. So we'll go through creating agendas. We'll be going through creating agendas, sharing meeting minutes, and so on with your committee members. So look forward to seeing you then, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.